Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. A clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. It's enough for me to be sure that you and I exist at this moment. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Gratitude creates hope, and hope activates the law of attraction. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. Your direction is more important than your speed. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. Nothing happens until something moves. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. He who knows his enemy and himself well will not be defeated easily. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. When deeds and words are in accord, the whole world is transformed. Only dead fish go with the flow. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Don't fear big, fear mediocrity, fear waste, fear the lack of living to your fullest. A clown on a throne is still a clown, a king in rags is still a king. No one is too busy, it's only a matter of priorities. Someone else's progress doesn't make yours any less. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. The goal is to reduce the time of suffering, not eliminate it. Talent is helpful in writing, but guts are absolutely essential. Go into emptiness, strike voids, bypass what he defends, hit him where he does not expect you. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Your preciousness lies in your essence. It cannot be lost by anything that happens. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. I'm always doing that which I cannot do in order that I may learn how to do it. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon.